When the sun comes out, we go out and play. Been inside this house too many rainy days. Say goodbye to clouds, ain't no time to waste. When the sun comes out, we go out and play, yeah. We go out and play, yeah. We go out and play, yeah. We go out and play. When the sun comes out, we go out and play, yeah. I'm a party dude, party you wants to party too. So let's go barbecue, a chilling grill ain't hard to do. Make no mistakes, I'll take some steaks and maybe grab some brew. I'll have some laughs and have some drinks and you should have some too. Find a handsome view and kick back as the sun shines. I'm just trying to unwind, sipping on some bum wine. It's a fun time, sprinkler mist and water drops. I'm either eating watermelon or tomato pops. Somebody called the cops, no time for noise complaints. Neighbors annoyed again, they must enjoy the rain. There ain't a cloud in sight, the sun is out tonight. You come around to turn us down and we are bound to fight. When the sun comes out, we go out and play. Been inside this house too many rainy days. Say goodbye to clouds, ain't no time to waste. When the sun comes out, we go out and play, yeah. We go out and play, yeah. We go out and play, yeah. We go out and play. When the sun comes out, we go out and play, yeah. Something about a sunset, we ain't done yet. It's alright, all night we having fun, bet. Everyone let the music take the pain away. No need to worry about the world, save that for rainy days. Let your brain erase, you need to make a space. New memories, remember these as you lay awake. You live that day to day, sometimes it pays to play. Let your light shine bright until you fade away. And the haters say nothing cause they ain't shit. It's your picture, go and find something to paint with. Let the pain lift, make your brain shift. The sun is shining, come and find someone to reign with. When the sun comes out, we go out and play. Been inside this house too many rainy days. Say goodbye to clouds, ain't no time to waste. When the sun comes out, we go out and play, yeah. We go out and play, yeah. We go out and play, yeah.
Underscore rate colon underscore
We go out and play. When the sun comes out, we go out and play, yeah.
And the show goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of appropriate ages, my name is Billy the Fridge, and I am bringing you a revolutionary new idea in the LOLCOW universe. I'm stealing Rastov's time. He is live right now on LOLCOW Aussie. He has a 4-hour block he is hosting on his own. I am on the wrong microphone because can you hear me at all? Can you hear me at all? This microphone literally broke the second I went live. It's karma, guys. It's karma. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I might have ruined the stream immediately. It just sounds like ass. All right. Let me see what I can do. Um, everything went to shit. At the second I went live, my audio went out. I'm having a malfunction issue on my computer, and I was hoping this was going to be strong enough. It's karma, guys. That's exactly what it is. So, good morning, Goose. Good morning, Lily Masai. Thank you for the morning. If it's manageable, it's literally 5 minutes before. That's why I'm a little late. 5 minutes before we went live, I got my keyboard working. Last night on live, if you don't know, I said my keyboard wasn't working. I got my keyboard working, but that made the microphone go out. So one of the beautiful things about this stream this morning is it is a test stream. I'm going to figure this out by the time we go live with actual rewind. So not only are you getting a little broken Billy, a little morning Billy. Basically, this is Billy in the air in the helicopter, live from the air. Check my device manager. I will do that. But for now, this good mythical morning, you're getting a very rundown, dilapidated version of Bill Fridge. My apologies. And the reason you're getting this is completely out of spite. I did not have any plans for this. I jokingly said I was going to steal the second half of Rastov's time from LolcowRewind because he's running 4 hours every day. And I don't think that's very fair. That he gets 4 hours all to himself. If Clammy gets to run the gaming channel, I think after 2 hours, I think I can cam up and do what I want. And obviously this is the wrong thing because my microphone was taken from me merely moments before going live. So you're getting a funny mic, but you're getting the mic that I'm giving you. So now I have room to work on the screen. You're getting Influencer Billy. This is my, who's that guy that was famous like 10 years ago? He would always he said he had like nine cars in his garage. He would tell everybody how to live their life, tie something, I think. I'm that guy right now. I'm going to tell you how to live your life. If you have any life advice you would like, send it in the form of a super chat. Send me money, and I'll tell you how to make that money tenfold. We're going to 10x your money this morning. It's a little coffee and donuts with Billy the Fridge. Retro Nook says, the best part of waking up is Billy in your cup. And that's true. John Goodman, exactly. Ty Lopez. That was the word I was thinking of. Pecan, my mic took itself out. I think what I have to do after the stream is over is I have to deconstruct my entire setup and just get my USB ports working right. I really actually worry that I'm going to have to get a new computer. My USB ports are going out right now. That sucks. I have a flat tire on my car right now. And I've been just going to the air machine and pumping air in it because the tire place always is too full. So I don't have the time to like go sit there and wait for 3 hours to get me in. So I just go and I pump my tire up with air. So I'm waiting until I have time to do that. Now I have to figure this out. I was going to do that this morning. Then I was like, nah, let's just go live instead. And now I'm like, I should have went and taken care of my tire. This is karma, dude. But I can't quit you guys. I'm addicted to the stream. Really quick, Millie Away 009 says cash came back with cash cow member 2 months RWO for life. You know it's not just for life, it's forever. And Drake Drag Sauce says I landed an interview at my casino to be a production designer. Wish me luck. Good luck, Drake Dragsaw. This morning luck is way more important than night luck. Night luck, it's like, night luck. That's all about. But this morning luck, it's about building your life back bigger, better. So I wish you morning luck, Drake Dragsaw. Also, did you wake up early or stay up late? I woke up early. I have this thing, if I fall asleep early, then I wake up way too early. I have this huge burst of energy, and then I get tired. And then I take a nap, so I'm probably going to take a nap later. Joji99, welcome back to Cash Cow. Much love. Big kissy emojis to you too, Joji. And Cowabunga says, shut up, Billy. Here's some computer money. Tell me about it, dude. I might have to hit up Meta PCs, use code KEEM, and get myself a new computer because I'm mother effed right now. I just heard myself pop in the microphone. That's the good stuff right there. That's the good stuff. Tony says, Billy the Fridge, did I miss anything funny or important yesterday in the LCU? I got into a car accident and snapped a telephone pole and 3 pieces. Just wondering if I missed anything. Well, the Queens and Milkers are at war. Rastov and I had a spat. My computer's gone to shit just moments before I went to put this live up against Rastov, which is instant karma for me being a facetious little shit. So now you're listening to me live via a gargled, muddled audio. I'm going to try and fix it by rewind tonight. Let me pop this away from my face a little bit. Stuart says, Billy, I broke my spine and lost consciousness. Did I miss anything? Guys, if you could please tell me the most dilapidating, horrible things that happened to you, then I could fill you in on what you missed. Yeah, Stuart, while you broke your spine and lost consciousness, you also missed Rastov getting trolled by a twinky little boy with gumption. That little boy with gumption named Lucas Gaines called Rastov a tomato and got him to spurge out. It was highly entertaining. Now, I moved the microphone slightly away from my mouth. Maybe that will be a little better. It is like a drive-thru. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Billy's Breakfast Nook and Bar and Grill. May I take your order? Every super chat 20 or above that is a breakfast order, I will be fulfilling in the form of Billy drive-thru window voice. Okay? So please take your order and I will get you your food. Thank you. Bye-bye. Coaches 187 says life advice. Get on plane or not. Love a shot of Billy in the morning, working a double shift, RWO for life. Get on the plane, dude. I gotta tell you, the dangers of flying are minimal compared to the dangers of dying within 10 miles of where you were born. You know the majority of people die within 50 miles of where they were born? I probably will. If I die right now, I will die within 50 miles of where I was born. You know? I'd rather die on that plane. Seeing the world. Traveling. Finding love, life, and laughter. You know what I'm saying? Get on that plane, dude. Alex Erickson says, damn, Billy, thought you were kidding, but love that you started alive this AM. Rewind for the win. You know, I was kidding. And I immediately regret doing it because my audio went to shit 5 minutes before I was supposed to go live. But we're here now. So we're here to suffer. And thank you guys for suffering with me. Brandon Vlog says, you sound like you're waking up with an old person voice. That's exactly what this is. Billy the Fridge, old people in the morning. The bro that survived. Welcome to Cash Cow. Nightly Truth says, Billy, I'd like to order
a low blow comment on Rastov. with extra salt.
We're kind of out of low blow comments on Rostov. We do have extra salt, and I can hit him with an upper decker. Do you think maybe I should take a shit in the back end of his toilet and let it manifest there till he comes back in the next day and it's festering stinky in the upper tank of his toilet because it won't flush down? And he's like, dude, what's that smell? Then he lifts up the toilet top and he's like, hey, left a stinky in my toilet. That's the upper decker. We have one of those if you'd like to add that to your order. The bro that survives is much love to you, William the Refrigerator RWO, for life. It's not just for life, it's for real. You know, life is what happens when your microphone dies out on you because you were trying to fix your keyboard. I wasn't going to do the stream because I was like, I joked about doing the stream. And then I joked about it this morning and everybody was like in the Discord, like, do it, Billy, do it. And I was like, I was in my head, I'm like, I shouldn't do it because my keyboard isn't working. I can't even make the thumbnail. And then I got the keyboard working, and I was like, oh, I'll make the thumbnail. I'll fucking do it. This is easy. I had like 20 minutes to go. Everything was ready to go. I saw that the Discord live was popping off. Xylee was in there fighting with Lucas Gaines. And I was like, I'm going to jump in there and see what's going on before I go live. And it's like, your audio isn't working, Discord tells me. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's not? What do you mean my audio isn't working, Discord? What the fuck do you mean my audio isn't working? I'm about to go live in 10 fucking minutes. What do you mean my audio? What do you mean my audio's not working, Discord? I just set up a stream. I made a thumbnail. I told the entire Rewind chat that I'm going to be going fucking live. And I unplugged everything, plugged it back in, and everything was like, sorry, you still suck. Reset the computer, and it was like, no, you suck, and you have to piss, and you have 1 minute to go live. Took a piss, came back, accepted the inevitable that I have to use this dog dick microphone, played a Billy the Fridge song, to sit here and think if there was any last minute things I could do. And then, now you got me, guys. Now you got me. You know how it is. This is life. This is life and how you live it. Brantley, RWO for the win. Cheers to you, Brantley. I am looking at the chat right now, and somebody just, I just read it, and then I saw Brantley and had to shout Brantley out. But who called me Machiavellian? Somebody called me Machiavellian, and I gotta say, I have absolutely no knowledge of Machiavelli other than Tupac calling himself Machiavelli. So I take honor in that as someone who grew up listening to Tupac. Xylee gets real in the chat. Xylee, my beloved co-host, this is something I like to call pirate radio. I stole Rastov's time. I'm an asshole. I'm the bad guy. Good morning. In case we get in trouble for this, Xylee, we being me, you're obviously had no idea I was stealing Rastov's time. But, I will say this. The man had 4 fucking hours. I gave him his first 2. This is kind of like our time, right? Shout out to Savage. I see Savage in the chat. Funny I say pirate radio right when I see Savage in the chat. Sometimes you have to steal people's time even the second your microphone goes out. The second you eat shit. The second you're all alone on an island and you think you're lost at sea, but you're never really lost at sea because they say a man is an island. You know what that means? It means you're really alone in this world. At least that's what I interpret it as. Am I a philosopher? No, I fashion myself more of an idiot savant. But if a man is an island, then I want to be the island getaway. I want to be the destination. I want to be Waikiki. And I want to be an octopus's garden in the shade. So come to me. Sit beneath my palm fronds, drink from my coconuts. Let me be your oasis on this shiny, sunny Wednesday morning. That's right. This is LOLCOW Unwind. It's rewind that never should have happened. LOLCOW Unwind. All eyes on me. I really wish my microphone was working. You guys don't understand how tilted I am right now. Did I have breakfast yet? No, I woke up. I was out. I was out kind of late. I was in a call pretty late with Rastov and Xylee and Beans, and we were kind of going over things and talking about our show and everything. And we were just trying to like smooth out options for today. And it got to a point where I'm like, guys, I'm hungry. I'm going to go. And I ran to I ran to the taco place and I ordered huevos rancheros. It's like 2 fried eggs, fajita vegetables, and cooked steak. I ate that. I came home and I thought I'd be up for a while and I was going to try and fix my keyboard issue. I was going to try and do all the tech work I need to do because my keyboard went out yesterday before Rewind. I was able to get the thumbnail done earlier in the day. For some reason, I was up early yesterday, too. And I think after Rastov had kicked me out of Rewind, I was like, I'm going to get the thumbnail done early. He kicked me out of Aussie, sorry. Rastov kicked me out of Aussie. And I said, I'm going to get the thumbnail done early and I'm going to go take a nap because it's way too early for me to be awake. Got the thumbnail done, went to sleep, woke up. My keyboard went out, so my USB port is going out on my computer. And I was lucky enough to get the thumbnail done. Got through Rewind without my keyboard working. Was going to get it done last night. Got some food. Came home, took my meds, and I just passed out. And I woke up this morning because my meds make me, like they induce urination. So I woke up and I had to take a monster piss. I ran to the bathroom and then I came over here and I talked myself into doing this. So now we're here in outer space, live with you on LOLCOW Unwind with a broken microphone because the mic broke when I fixed the laptop. It's that simple. I'm dealing with multiple compound issues. But I'm wearing a very thin hoodie. Detective Cochise, you're a very good detective. I'm wearing basically what David Jaffe is wearing in his Madhouse thumbnail all the time. Him and I go to the same underground cult. But take a shot, bro. Dude, wouldn't it be stupid if I started drinking this early in the morning? The mic is like getting your toast burnt, but I happen to like crispiness. It's like rain on your wedding day. It's like a free ride, but you've already paid. I did go to bed though. Yeah, I fell asleep and then woke up with a full bladder. So it was wild, guys. It's been a wild ride. Billy, when is the toilet stream, brother? You're sick. You're all sick in the head. There's something wrong with all of you. You know that, right? Xylee Gets Real says I'll drop the new vid tomorrow. Were you gonna do it today? Xylee, should we have a triple vid day? This is basically an ASMR video, Brandon Vlogs. This this video is probably gonna end up getting privated for how horrible the audio is. So bless you all for joining me on this journey. Unless we get like some crazy amount of donos, I'm gonna hide this forever. Buffalo Soldier says Billy is so out of control of his life, he can't even manipulate his own bodily functions to work in his favor. Dude, I know. I have to take pills. I have to take pills just to do it. Angie Uploaded says, good morning, Billy. This made my morning better. Billy the Goat. Should my next studio album be called Billy Goat? And I just claim that I'm the greatest of all time? Should that be the whole theme of my next solo album? Billy Goat. I'm doing very well. I just have serious issues. Xylee says, I didn't know this was happening. That is 100% true. This is LOLCOW Unwind, where I just decided last minute to steal from Rastov. This is not an official LolcowRewind. This is me literally just stealing Rastov's time. This is a 100% spite-driven episode. This episode of LOLCOW Unwind was brought to you by pure spite. And I'm paying for it because my fucking computer crashed out. But I wouldn't have known it was going to crash out until I went live with Rewind. So I'm glad I did this, because hopefully I'll be able to have all my shit fixed by actual Rewind. Alex Erickson says, here for the fast forward with Billy. Audio isn't that bad. Plus, Aussie went down to like 200 and some viewers, lol. Retronux says, try going into Device Manager, uninstall that particular mic's driver, and reinstall it by plugging it back in. If it's a USB issue, get a USB extension. Yeah, I might have to do that. All right, try going into Device Driver Manager. Oh my God, should I really be doing this while we're live? Settings. Excuse me, Device Driver Manager. Where's the device settings? How do I even get to Driver Manager? Oh my God, dude, I'm such a fucking boom, dude. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Yeah, I already give up. I already give up, dude. I can't be doing two things at once. I'm that stupid. I have blonde brain.
I'm normally asleep for Rewind, so have some money to support pure spite.
Excellent. I knew I would get some morning viewers to jump on the spite train with me. Let your hatred flow through me. Device Manager. Did I go into Device Manager? Device. Okay, Device Manager. There's a boy that knows how to type in Device Manager. Drivers? Disk drives? No, that's not it. What am I looking for now? Okay, I'm in Device Manager. Is it microphones, cameras, mice, modems, monitors, audio, sound? It's not showing up at all. Oh, guys, this is the part of the show where I have to piss again. So, oops. We're going to give you what I like to call a Billy the Fridge music showcase. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Workaholic. Enjoy.
This goes out to all the people working day jobs who would quit if it didn't mean the pay stops. I just wanna play until my brain rots. Don't know no other way, so I take shots. Yeah, I take shots. I can drink a Hennessy half-gallon. Some call it a problem, I call it a talent. You gotta balance, living that kind of life, being that kind of guy, working a 9 to 5. A life of leisure, a believer, calling sick today. Hey, whose dick I gotta suck to get a Chick-fil-A? That's gay, no really though, it's time to stop. When it comes to girls, I'm a bull in a vagina shop. A fine line to walk, do you think it's funny? Bear with me, bitch, better have my honey. Cracking brewskis with the broskies, we ain't lonely. 4 a.m., we up drunk, cooking macaroni. Frying bologna, drinking out a bag of wine. Shit is Wednesday, I gotta get to work on time. I go in drunk, be all like, fuck the boss. I'm something like Rick Ross with extra sauce. Call it what you wanna call it. I'm a fucking workaholic. Okay, come about your pocket. Put that money in my wallet. Call it what you wanna call it. I'm a fucking workaholic. It's Friday, I'm more excited than Rebecca Black. That's my fun day, cause Mondays are hecka whack. Hear the record scratch, pizza party, cowabunga. Overtime's a waste of time, we ain't getting any younger, we ain't getting any drunker. We hit a plateau, chasing chubby chicks, I'm a dry hump, a fat roll. Man, that's so, fuck it, smash bitches. We ain't gotta work today, it's half Christmas. Put some hash in it, wanna smoke a bowl? We got recall cans of Four Loko, bro. Kick it with the juggalos, I'm half slizzard. Call up Wally Wigger, whiling with the rap wizards. No scissors, punk rock don't cut curls. Roll like big fat, kick back and grub churros. We love girls, settle for a few slut holes. It's a work night, dude, loose buttholes. Call it what you wanna call it. I'm a fucking workaholic. Okay, come about your pocket. Put that money in my wallet. Call it what you wanna call it. I'm a fucking workaholic. Some days you just got to get loose. Sit on top of the roof. Crack a couple of brews and let things go. Oh, 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 yo, yo, oh, 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 oh. Some days you just got to get loose. Sit on top of the roof. Crack a couple of brews and let things go. To all the people working day jobs who would quit if it didn't mean the pay stops. I just wanna play until my brain rots. Don't know no other way, so I take shots. So I take shots. Yeah, I take shots. Wanna take shots? Call it what you wanna call it. I'm a fucking workaholic.
Ladies and gentlemen, that piss break was sponsored by Billy the Fridge and his weak-ass bladder. Welcome back to LOLCOW Unwind. This is the show that should not happen. My microphone went out moments before we went live. It is definitely karma eating at me for choosing violence today. But at least I have more water. What do you guys think? You guys think I'm going to start a poll? Get a catheter, Billy? That'd be interesting. It'd probably break. I'm such a big guy, I'd probably break it. I'm starting to pull, am I a bad man? I feel like what I did deserves scrutiny. And I'm expecting to be scrutinized. I do actually think if I were Rastov, I would come at me, bro. He actually said, Billy, if you want, just tell me. I'll redirect you. I said, no. I just want to steal your time. He's not actually seething, right? Is he? Is he? Oh, is he? This is fucked up if he is.
But I'm done being this way. This is what I've always wanted to do, and this is what I'm done, and this is where I'm heading. And I just went on different.
Dude, he's doing great. Look at Gwyn.
Since I was like,
Gwyn's gave him multiple red donos.
And that's totally fair.
Somebody
I
tell
feel you
Gwyn
on that.
I'm live.
Can I ask you a question, then? How old do you feel on the inside?
Oh shit!
What's your number?
Barbarella.
what's my number?
Don't do that. That's fucked up.
18.
18. What about you, Russell?
You guys stop saying that. Stay out of
I
his
feel
chat.
like
60.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm like 55. I feel like I'm 55.
When I was 22.
Y'all
My
are
back
rude.
was fucked.
Hey,
I
stay
get
out
triggered
of
by
his
fucking
chat.
the youth. Like, I just want to tell them all to get off my goddamn lawn. I'm 55.
That explains that outfit.
Y'all are fucking
When I was
Shut the
wild.
fuck
22,
up.
I got
This is
told by
nice.
someone.
Y'all are fucked up, dude. Oops, wrong song, Billy. Y'all are fucked up. I go over there and you're just trolling the shit out of him. No wonder he's fucking seething, you psychos. Your camera is sending at a low frame rate, dude. What is going on with my computer today? What's going on in the world today? I don't know what it is. Look into my eyes. Yeah. Rhino Beasto says, Billy, what's up with your mic? It sounds like a potato. Well, you gotta see something. I told myself I'm gonna go head to head with Rastov. I'm gonna do it with zero preparation, and I'm gonna do it through a potato microphone. Because I want to give him the best opportunity possible to stand toe to toe with me. No, my actual microphone blew out moments before I went live, and this is my workaround. My USB ports are going out on my computer. I think I need to buy a new computer, which really, really sucks. I'm hoping after this stream I'll be able to fix it, but my computer is dying. So that's cool. Horsey says the mic is great. I feel like we're on a call together. Yeah, actually, this is the branding for LolCow Unwind. LolCow Unwind is more of a down-to-earth, mono-e-mono user fridge experience. You're getting the me time. This is LolCow me time. Roddy Rigo says, did you turn it off and on again? That is the very first thing I did. And then I unplugged it. Delusional Freaks, thank you for the little thank you emoji gimmick. That's cute. Oh my goodness. Shout out Roku screen. Dude, the Roku screen used to be so cool. Now it's still cool, but they started sneaking advertisements in there more and more and more. I'm like an OG Roku screen enjoyer. I think they realized what they had early on. Mooch. Welcome back to Cash Cow Mooch. Much love. Appreciate you continue to support us here at Rewind. And I know you've been a fan for even before, so thank you for sticking with me all these years. Mooch says, glad
Love
to see
you, Billy. Here is some computer money.
Thank you, Big E 3737. You know, I like to think that my computer breaking is a sign from the universe that I should retire. But I also think that my heart breaking was a sign from the universe to retire, and I didn't give up then either. So here's the deal, universe. I'm going to keep going. Okay? There's only one way to stop me, and that's for Keem to tell me to stop. Alright? Alright, universe? Not you. Keemstar is my boss, pussy! I did not buy the Oblivion remaster. Good to go now, so support the new Billy setup, y'all. Oh, Lightning Sparrow with 10 grifted. Thank you for the grifted, Lightning Sparrow. Appreciate you too all these years. Thank you, Lightning. Much love to you all these years. You've been around. Ice water? Almost as good as iced tea. But I really need to set up my iced tea machine. I'm slacking so much. Now I gotta fix my computer first. I'm hoping that I can get it done in time for Rewind tonight. There's no way I can use this for Rewind. This is too shitty, so if I can't get it done for Rewind tonight, I'm off the show. We're gonna have Lucas Gaines be Xylie's co-host for tonight. Am I drinking a venti glass of vodka? For one, this is a Trenta. This is a Trenta. Big boys don't drink ventis. They don't drink grandes. They don't drink talls. They drink Trentas. Billy is a G. That's the way it's gonna be. I ate up my iced tea game. Dude, I literally bought this iced tea machine, and it's sitting in a box because I have severe ADHD, and I just don't want to take it out of the box. It's because I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put it yet. I need to sit down, get my logistics up, and I'll get that going. Oh my God, you know what? I just got an idea for the Rewind Unwind. Do you guys want to do some exercises with me? I don't know how great this is going to be with this microphone, but we're going to do some exercises. Let me pull up the wallpaper. This is like when the curtain closes when you're live on air. We're going to do some exercises. Okay? You guys feel for your health. Are you down here for your health? Let me get... I don't know how this is going to sound, how this is going to look, but... let's just fucking do it, guys. Let's just go together. We're all family here. Let's be vulnerable. Let's live a little. You guys, let's exercise together. Are you guys going to follow with me? We're going to do some box breathing. I don't know how it's going to sound with a microphone. I don't know how it's going to sound with my heavy breathing. I'm a big fat guy. It might sound horrible through the microphone. Troll the shit out of me if it does, but I'm not going to stop. This is a 5-minute segment. We're going to make it through. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing box breathing. We're going to inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, inhale for 4, exhale for 4 counts, and hold for 4 counts, and repeat, okay? Let's start. 3, 2, 1, inhale. I fucked it up. I almost fucked it up again. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Thanks for watching. That was 5 minutes. How stupid was that? How dumb. How stupid. We just spent we lost like 60 viewers. That was some of the dumbest shit. Sorry, guys. I wanted to fart for you so bad, Mooch. I wanted to fart for you so bad. I was like, dude, I wish I could push one out. But I will probably poot, and I don't want to do it. 5 minutes of not manual breathing, box breathing. That's a relaxed meditation exercise. Some of you might think that that was just manually breathing, but it's so much more. Some of us do box breathing to relax. Some of us do box breathing to escape. But doing box breathing will increase mental clarity, focus, and function. I recommend once a day you do box breathing for personal health. That's the second time I've ever done it. Mooch said if I inhaled that much air, I would totally have. Can you believe I fucked it up? I was reading chat and I was like, well, I just fucked it up. I had one job, breathe, and I fucked it up. Yeah, I thought I was really trying to work up a fart. It would have been so funny. Damn. St. Elmo's Virus is also called purse lip breathing. It's also called 444 breathing. It's also called Becky's box breathing. Y'all are nasty. Y'all are so rude. Purse breathing. Y'all are very interesting people. Billy the Sage with a hoodie up. I kind of am. I give sage advice, dude. 500 plus people just watch Billy breathe for 5 minutes. Dude, it's because we're psychos, right? But you know what? A good chunk of people did leave to go watch LOLCOW Aussie. Let's go check in on their numbers because they probably jumped through the fucking roof with that bullshit. Am I right? You know I'm right.
With Ken like saying I'm greedy and shit like that, like I literally cut off the boss mid-story to be like, I gotta send this over to Cafe, and he said,
you
why?
are brave, come to me.
Wait, yeah. And he said, why? No one watches it. So I was like, are you telling us to go longer? And then he was like, nah, send it over. So I was like, okay. And I literally sent it over.
Look at Tiffany in the chat.
I already have the
Billy is just butthurt. He needs to worry about losing some fucking weight and leave Rastov alone. If Billy is so good, why wasn't he something already? He needed Keem. I think she says he needed Keem. He needed Keem. Yeah. Thank you, Keem, for coming in and saving my life.
Does that piss you off? Because I'm noticing that a lot in the LCU.
Appreciate that.
You know what?
I should, guys. I'm gonna retire from LOLCOW Universe because Tiffany called me out on it. I need to actually lose weight. I should not be doing LOLCOW. I should be losing weight. So this is gonna be my last episode. My computer's dying anyways. There's 0 point for me to be here. This is the end, my friends. I'm gonna go out in a whimper. With a broken microphone. I took a arrow to the heart from Tiffany. Pack it up, Billy, you fat fuck. You thought you were gonna die with the microphone in your hand, but no, you're gonna get ran off by Tiffany. God damn it, she punked me out. She cut me so deep. Pack it up. Time to go. Dude, Tiffany has never ever been wrong in her life. You know how wrong you know how wrong Tiffany's been? One time Tiffany was like, she woke up and she was like, I'm gonna wear the white shoes today. And I was like, no bitch, it was a black shoe day. That was the wrongest Tiffany has ever been. The wrongest. You know? She's a straight shooter. If for real be Tiffany that ruins everything, Lightning Sparrow. You're right about that. Can't believe she's the one that knocked me off my pedestal. Because I've been on a high horse way too long. It's a 1-2 punch, really. It's Tiffany and her piercing commentary, but it's also the fact that my microphone broke. If I can get my microphone to work by the time Rewind goes live tonight, maybe I won't quit, okay? Is that a fair deal? Life with Ron says, take care of yourself and your health, bud. I will actually do that, Life with Ron. Thank you. Appreciate you. Give Tiffany a show. Dude, she just one-manned me. She one-guyed me, not even from my own chat. She one-guyed me from the Aussie chat. You realize how hard it is to one guy somebody from a totally different chat? That's assassin levels of sniper precision. That's fucking amazing. Do we need a dono goal for a new mic? Nah. Like, the donos here, I won't see them for a month and a half, 2 months anyways. if we hit a dono goal for a new mic, I wouldn't see that. I think April payout is in July. your your courtesies would not help me, but thank you guys for looking out. The real truth is I'm worried I have to buy a whole new computer setup, and I don't. Every time I think I'm getting ahead, I end up getting a tail. And I mean, I get stuffed in my butt. I'm about to take one in the ass, probably, to get my computer running. Just so I can work. The snake eats its own tail. But the cool thing is, I got a fun fucking job, right? That's the cool thing. I don't dread coming to work with you guys. That's the cool thing. If I did, I wouldn't have woken up and chose violence this morning to hang out with you guys for breakfast. Hog super chatted, Billy, which MTG commander would you be as an alter? You mean like a cosplay or something? Interesting. That's interesting. I got all my commander decks right here. Let me give you a quick answer. Let's go with Chatterfang, Squirrel General, because I'm always trying to get that nut. You know what I'm saying? Look at that gilded foil Chatterfang. Your boy runs that red-green commander deck. Bang, bang. Chatterfang gang. You like that shit, Shoddy? Who's a big fat nerd? Billy the Fridge. That's me. It's 4 p.m. in the UK. Shout out to the Late Lunch Club. Early dinner, early bird special in the UK. Brought to you by Billy the Fridge. Bring back the Pokemon Go hotline. Is Pokemon gone? It's dinner time in the UK. For those of you that like, what's that dish in the UK? It's like meatballs in gravy, bangers and mash. I don't know. I'm hoping I can just get my setup working. Like, literally, I think I can get it working. But the fact that this is not the first time I've had USB issues makes me think I'm going to inevitably need to get a new computer sooner than later. I'm hoping I can just get my setup working by Rewind tonight. This stream, beans on toast. Yes, Skip, exactly. Beans on toast and cottage pie. In it, bruv? In it? Fish and chips are dope. Yeah, dude. If I ever went to the UK, I think I would have to get one of those jacket potatoes that the guys on YouTube always be making. They piss me off, but I want one for some reason. They put tuna fish on them. Like, everything about them piss me off. I'm about to get U.S. boinked. Damn it. Mooch, you're not making this any easier on me. A full English breakfast, in it? Yeah. Dude, there's so much stuff I would try in the UK. Full English breakfast. Full jacket potato. I would have bangers and mash. I would have fish and chips. I would have a bunch of bullshit. None of it seems healthy at all. Do you guys ever eat salad out there? Cheese, beans, tuna. Cheese, beans, tuna. What you want on your potato? Cheese, beans, tuna. Exactly. It's so funny, though. YouTube sends me that stuff all the time. They're like, hey, what you want on your potato? The first one's free. Every day the first one's free. And they have a huge line of people lined up to eat a fucking potato. Like, it's just got to be super comfort food to have a damn potato. Hey, Booch.
Here's to an English breakfast 2 months from now when you get this donut now.
Right? But dude, I'm about to get paid for March for Fat Camp. Xylee and I had an awesome month thanks to you guys, and I think the whole LOLCOW universe did. That was Fat Camp month. You guys really came out and showed us that you appreciate what we do. And you continued to show us that, so thank you guys. Like, really, I can't say it enough, and I won't say it enough. I've had enough saying it, actually. I'm done saying it, actually. Fuck you guys. I'm kidding. I want to get my passport. And I want to go to the UK, and I want to do a bunch of traveling. I don't know if I can, though. I might be able to. There's a big worry when I travel. Anything longer than 5-hour flight, I have to be very careful due to my heart issue. I might be able to. I probably can. I just have to be a little. This whole heart failure thing. It's cool. Pecan says Billy is emotional manipulating the chat now. LOL. I know, dude. What the hell? How did I get here? This is why I can't be solo streaming with a broken microphone. Because I get into my emo manip phase. Why would I do you guys like this? Why would I do y'all dirty in the AM? Dirty in the AM. Manipulating everyone. Billy, what are you doing? You little sucker duck, chill. Meet up with Nightmare and get some jacket potatoes. That'd be content. That would be good. Need to go to Waverly Hills. Dude, I would want to do all of Europe, though. I would want to travel through Greece, through Italy, through, maybe not all of Europe. Let's be honest. I would like to see a lot of Europe. I want to fly in one of those first class, like, plane rooms. It's like a small little hotel with a bed, and they come in and they like give you like, I don't know, a robe and underwears. One of those stupid expensive things where they come fluff your pillow and let you fart. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty chill. AVO says, I think you should do this every day. This shit is great. I think I should see how much trouble I get in for doing this today. I personally don't think I'll get in trouble for this. I'm pretty sure at least at one point, I was told I could do this. This was before we had the full schedule. I don't know. Ask for forgiveness, not permission, right? LOLCOW Unwind, Europe Edition, right? That sounds pretty good. Do you really sleep scream? That's what they said at Fat Camp, dude. After day one of me sleeping in the room with the guys, they're like, Billy, you sleep scream. And then all together, I think Twiggy, Nightmare, and King Scott, they were, I don't know who said I sleep scream first, but they were all like, yeah, dude. And they looked at me like, kind of scared. They're like, you sleep scream. Not scared, but like worried, like worried for me. They were like, yeah, dude. It's kind of fucked up. You scream in your sleep. Swing, swing, bada bada, swing, swing, bada bada, swing. For those of you just tuning in, I'm wearing the headset because my audio USB went to shit just minutes before I was scheduled to go live. We were about 5 minutes late going live. Rochelle, welcome to Cash Cow. Brand new member, much appreciated. Love to have you guys here at LolcowRewind for this very bootleg episode of LolCow Unwind. This is uncensored, unsanctioned, and quite frankly, unforgettable. And I say unforgettable because of how fucked up this episode is. Hopefully you guys can forget how fucked up it is, but I don't know if you will. Blair, I would like number 1 extra cheese, large Coke, please. I told you if you want to make any orders, it's got to be in the form of a $20 dono or higher. Because I'm sick in the head. There's a problem with me. Elise says, I scream profanities in my sleep, no joke. Yeah. You just reminded me of somebody who dropped a sleep slur. Who dropped a sleep slur once, and it was very funny because it was not it didn't make real sense, but it was very funny. The way it was said, it was like you could tell it was fucked up, but it was like, and then they like woke up as like right after they said it and realized half what they had said, and they were like, what did I just say? I'll be going live. LolCow Unwind will go for another 45 minutes. I'm using the truck stop microphone, and we'll be sending you over to LolCow Cafe. Got to show some love to LolCow Cafe this morning. Retro Nook with the $1 baller. Much love and appreciation. Poper Lives 34 says, take easy, your face is red. Yeah, I'm a tomato, dude. Oh yeah, it was the hard R, no rewind. It was 100%. But it was that they were asking for a blanket in their sleep. And the type of blanket was the slur blanket. They were like, get me a blanket. And I'm like, what'd you just say? And then they like woke up and realized what they had said. When you said you sleep cuss, that's I immediately thought of that, and I was like, oh my god, that's probably like the worst thing, right? To say something that horrible in your sleep, because you have like no real control over it. Better not do it. Better not. Better not say things you regret in your sleep, pussy. Yeah. Give me that blankie. Was it Roxy? I'll never tell. Never do sleep streams. That's how Shani lost her Twitch. It was Shani, wasn't it? Let's rewind this and try this with a regular mic tomorrow, man. Yeah, I don't know if I wake up again early. Maybe we'll steal more time. Maybe we'll pirate more radio. Count them sheep. I see 5 sheep, Poper Lives. Retro Nook says, I have awakened from a dream and continue talking as if I was still sleeping, dreaming. Took me about 20 seconds to realize I was awake. Dreams are wild, dude. You ever had a dream where you wake up and then you wake up again and you realize you were dreaming? I remember when I was a kid, I was like so in love with Legos. Like Legos were my everything. Every week I would get allowance and I would go spend like $3 if I had $5, if I had $20. If it was birthday money, you know. Whatever money I had, if it was $3, I was buying the $3 Lego package. If it was $5, I was buying the $5 Lego package. I was getting whatever I could, and I had this giant wooden bin my dad made me that fit perfectly under my bed, and I would slide out this toy box, and it was just all Legos, and I would just continually add whatever I could to the Lego box. And I'd just always be building with Legos. And I had this dream, and I woke up, and I had this huge Lego pirate ship next to my bed. It was like, I think it was like at the time it was the most expensive thing. It was like a $300 pirate ship, and I was like, oh dude, I built the pirate ship. Oh, dude. And then I woke up again, and I was like, oh, it was a dream. And I just had like a smaller ship next to my bed. I was like, damn, it was a dream. I just built like this lesser Lego ship. I was like, it's still a pretty cool ship. And then I woke up again, and I was like, oh no, that was a dream. It was like a lesser Lego ship than that. And I was like, oh damn, that was a dream too. This is just a boat. I just built a boat? Fuck. And then I woke up again, and it was a pile of Legos. And I was like, oh fuck, I didn't build anything? What the hell? And then I woke up again, and there was nothing there. And I had actually woken up at this point, and I was like, well, that fucking sucked. That was a huge letdown. But that was my mega deep dream. It was like a series of waking up from dreams and just having less and less of my dream completely ripped away from me, and reality coming in until reality was that I had nothing. And I think that was a true metaphor for dreams in general, you know? The more you realize your dreams are nothing, once you achieve them, you just continue to dream more, right? we never stopped dreaming. Because I could have built 1,000 Lego ships by now and it wouldn't have made me happy. You know what I'm saying? And I think I didn't learn that as a child. I think I had to learn that the hard way as an adult. But that's what my dreams were telling me. Mizaki says, what's your favorite commander, Billy? That's some nerd magic shit. I can't answer that for free. You're wild for thinking I could answer that for free. But what I can do, guys, is give you another Billy the Fridge song sponsored by Pee Breaks. Do 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 do. Because I gotta pee again. Let me figure out which song we're gonna play. Here we go. I'll be right back.
I wanna save the day. I want the world to know my name before I fade away. I wanna be the hero. 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 On a dark night, best bet that I'd be feeling myself. Show up naked wearing a mask, cape, and utility belt. No humility felt. I'd have a huge wang. Orangutan, dang-a-lang, baby, I'd be Bruce Wayne. Bumping Wu-Tang, rolling in the Batmobile. I'd have abs of steel, golden age, mass appeal. But that's unreal, I ain't fitting in a bad suit. I'm just some fat dude losing fights to fast food. That's a fact, true. I'm unimportant, I never had a chance. I wasn't orphaned, I blame my parents, they were never even mega rich. I wanna be the Batman, instead I'm just a basic bitch. I wanna be the hero, I wanna save the day. I want the world to know my name before I fade away. I wanna be the hero, I wanna save the day. I wanna be the hero, I wanna save the day. I want a mansion and a manslave. I wanna walk around naked in my bat cave. Feels bad, man, feels real bad, man. Every day I wake up wishing I was the Batman. I got dreams of stopping schemes in Gotham City. Fight a half crazy cat lady with awesome titties. Talking pretty with a Joker and his do or die broad. Think I'd rather run and hide than join a suicide squad. I'm a supersized slob, I ain't solving mysteries. Slurpees hurt my brain, I ain't stopping Mr. Freeze. Got no victories, you aren't gonna find them. I'd probably piss my pants inside of Arkham Asylum. If I was hardened, I'd fight them. All of the villains, it's not cowardice, I'm powerless. How would I kill them? Face it, I'm basic, this always was a stupid plan. I'm just a scrub, I'm no Superman. I wanna be the hero, I wanna save the day. I want the world to know my name before I fade away. I wanna be the hero, I wanna save the day. I wanna be the hero, I wanna save the day. I want a mansion and a manslave. I wanna walk around naked in my bat cave. Feels bad, man, feels real bad, man. Every day I wake up wishing I was the Batman. I want a crime fight in the limelight, it's that simple. Instead of giving chicks my digits, I'd give them a bat signal. They shine it in the night sky, I'd fly by, doing bad things in the Batwing. Join the mile high, but why try? On the first mission I'd crash. At best I'm the Penguin, tossing fish in that ass. Listen, I'm trash, I'm regular plain. I don't even do a very good impression of Bane. It's insane, I'm no Bruce Wayne, I'm just me. I'll never be the man I really wanted to be. No life full of danger, just full of excuses. I wanna be the Batman, Batman never loses. I wanna be the hero, I wanna save the day. I want the world to know my name before I fade away. I wanna be the hero, I wanna save the day. I wanna be the hero, I wanna save the day. I want a mansion and a manslave. I wanna walk around naked in my bat cave. Feels bad, man, feels real bad, man. Every day I wake up wishing I was the Batman.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I'm just a Billy. I'm so frickin' silly. What the heck is wrong with me? Guys. Guys. What do you think? What do you think? Are we having a morning? Are we having an evening? Somewhere in this world, we're having a night. And it feels alright. It feels alright. Mizakis is planning to make a new song. I have a studio session set up for Sunday. I'm hoping to record as many verses as possible to finish a group album I'm working on with my buddy the MC Type. We've got everything done except for my verses on about 6 of the songs I need verses for. So I'm hoping to get as many verses done Sunday as possible. Ayo, that would be great if I could get like 3 done Sunday. Be awesome if I could do all 6. Just depends on how many I can write. Funny thing is, my buddy Type is currently in New Zealand right now, home of fellow LOLCOW universe member Rastov. And, little known fact, my buddy, the MC Type, has a pufferfish tattoo on him. I think maybe he should be the co-host of LOLCOW Aussie with Rastov, except he makes way too much money. Or else he wouldn't be living in New Zealand. Billy, you know who Idea is? Of course I do. Of course I do, dude. Of course. Tina D in your music video would be awesome. Dude, actually, Tina and Albert and me, like Tina and Albert, and we're
Just
trapping.
because.
Just because Aunt Kathy's story time. Cheers to you, Aunt Kathy's story time. You know, I had an Aunt Kathy. Story time. She lived in the Upper Peninsula of Washington State, not too far from where the Twilight books were based. We used to go up there and visit the area. I remember as a young boy going to visit them, and there was a VHS store and a KFC. The Kentucky Fried Chicken had a really cool play place for kids. And I remember the cartoon playing in the play place on their TV. It was the 1980s cartoon. I think it was Jam. It was about like a girl rock star. And I was like in this KFC, and I was like, dude, this is way better than the Kentucky Fried Chickens where I'm from. And we went to the VHS store, and I can't remember if I got to choose anything good. I can't remember what my cousins rented. We probably rented Goonies or something. I can't remember. But I do remember, I'm pretty sure my mom rented Barbarella. I swear, I remember seeing, I think it was Jane Fonda being bitten by little robot teeth or something, little like machine teeth. Is that Barbarella? Was that some good story time? Is that some good Aunt Kathy story time for you? Yeah, this Aunt Kathy was not. This Aunt Kathy was not in the South. It's not rewind, guys. This is unwind. This is unofficial. This is uncensored. This is unsanctioned. And this is uncool, actually. It's uncool what I'm doing right now. I'm doing this to spite Rastov. I'm doing this without telling Xylee, without telling anybody in the universe. I'm paying for it. My microphone went to shit minutes before I went live, and I'm suffering through this damn nearly 2 hours. It's unbelievable. The audio is bad as fuck because my microphone died just minutes before I went live. And you're suffering through a 2-hour episode, basically 2 hours because I was 5 minutes late trying to fix audio issues. You're suffering through a horrible audio episode because I did this uncool thing. But I'll tell you what else unwind is. It's unapologetic. And if it was unwanted, I would understand. To be fair, you told us all last night. Dude, I've been gaslighting doing this for a while. I think that just stealing, you know what's funny is now that I've stolen Rastov's time, I wonder how many other shows are going to steal Rastov's time. Have I just, because Xylee and I do something here, we're trailblazers. We did the 24-hour stream, and then now everybody wants to go do long streams on the weekend. We make moves, and other people move in our footsteps. I would say we don't get enough credit, but you guys literally give us all this credit. Berserker here right now says, got my Shut Up Pussy shirt a couple days ago. Absolutely love it. Best shirt in the shop. Mad respect for you, Young Bill Fridge. RWO for life. You guys give us the respect. There are 2 hosts of all the shows that have gotten Employee of the Month. It's me and Xylee. We get the respect. So I can't say we don't get the respect. I'm just saying. We do that though. See, but you have the choice. Like you could give me that Gibby. Oh, I'm gonna take it. I told you that from the beginning. Let's listen to Keem's voice message. Ooh, this could be trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, let me find Keem's voice message. Berserker, welcome to Cash Cow. Cheers to you, Berserker. Cancel. How do I get over to main? I think you guys just heard me burp. That's gross. Sorry. Let me see. You don't own me. I'm not one of your little toys. Let's listen to Keem's voicemail message.
I keep hearing Tina said this and Boogie said this. And first of all, Tina and Boogie are not fucking cops of our community. They're not the police. They're not the one banning people from the Discord for breaking the rules. They're not, right? They fuck up. They have to deal with those fucking consequences publicly, right? If you're a moderator, you cannot be fucking breaking the rules. If you're a moderator, you cannot fucking ban people for breaking the rules, but then you break the rules. The fact that people don't understand this and don't get this and don't understand how Bob Wolf being a moderator is not the same as a host. They're different roles with different fucking responsibilities is insane to me. Like, actually think for a second of how fucking dumb you are that you are saying, oh, these are the same thing. They're not. They're different roles with different fucking responsibilities. And all bad cops should be fucking fired.
Oh shit. That's that's way more serious than I thought it was gonna be. Um, Brady says Baja Wolf punishment stream. Baja Wolf has been fired as a mod. Shit. I love Baja Wolf. I don't know what he did. I see people shouting me out in the Discord. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Baja Wolf has been fired as mod currently. What did he do? Shit. Baja Wolf did a ton of free stuff for Keem. Baja Wolf also got paid for doing stuff too, so I think Baja Wolf is still going to be working with Keem. He just might not be moderating. Like Baja Wolf works with us here. He does work here. He has done a ton of free stuff, I'm sure. But I'm pretty sure he's making some bucks too. I don't know that for sure though, so let me back out. But yeah, I think Baja Wolf, he's still in the server. He's not. He's probably gonna get his mod back at some point. Too, he's been demodded before. I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm because I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure he's been demodded before. I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time he's fucked around. But it's all good. Baja, dude, I think Baja's fine too. I'm sure Baja is not too hurt about this. I don't know though. Andrew said, Billy, you're a bad man because you called me a psychopath once, Andrew. I don't know why I called you a psychopath. You probably deserved it. But if you didn't, I am a bad man. Shaylee Tongue says Becky should be fired also. Why? Didn't you just hear Keem say the hosts and mods are not on the same level playing field? When Boogie or Tina fuck up, they get punished. When mods fuck up, they have to be held to a different level. Join the Discord, they say. Join the Discord. God damn it. Y'all are wild. Armando Guerra says, Billy, give us a night-night stories to sleep to. I'll give you a night-night stories. Once upon a time, there was a chubby bunny named Hoppy the Fridge, and all he wanted to do was eat delicious little Easter eggs. The problem was Hoppy the bunny was out of delicious little Easter eggs, and he had to hop, hop, hop up the hoppy, hoppy hill. And he'd hop up that hoppy hill. But he'd get halfway up the hoppy hill, and his hoppy little heart would palpitate. He'd get tired, and he'd roll down the hoppy hill like a little ball. He'd land on his tiny bum tail, his bum bunny tail, and he'd be without his happy hoppy little egg. One day he was determined to make it up that hoppy happy hill. And he ran, and his heart beat. He got 3/4 up that hill, and he tapped his happy, hoppy little feet. But still, he did not make it up that hill. He crashed, he fell, he rolled down in a ball. Boy, did Hoppy the Fridge fall. He landed harder, faster, smashed down on his bunny bum tail, bruised his bum, hurt himself something fierce. But he was determined because Bunny cannot live on carrots alone. He needed that delicious Hoppy Easter egg. Hoppy the Fridge stepped back. He mustered up the energy, determination, and belief that he would make it up over that there hill. He ran. Halfway up that hill, he ran some more. And this time, Hoppy, when he fell forward. Sometimes when we fall, we choose to fall back. I suggest you, the viewer, try and fall forward. Because we all fall down sometimes. But how we fall is the art form. Hoppy fell forward. He fell over that thar hill. He got himself a delicious custard cream egg. He was allergic to it. He broke out in hives. It was very unfortunate. He also couldn't make it back up the hill. Never saw his kinfolk again. But he met a beautiful bunny rabbit on the other side who was into very weird, kinky stuff. She had a grandfather fetish. And Hoppy happened to have a very, very, very fluffy bunny tail. The end. I think sometimes we overshare. I don't know. You guys could have done without that story. I know that. But who am I to deprive you of story time? I broke my microphone and I could have fell backwards. But I chose to fall forward. Okay? And I fell forward with you all. That's the moral of my story. We fall forward. Sometimes we try and fall forward. That's all I can say. We all fall down sometimes. R.I.P. Mike. The worst thing is, the microphone is fine. The interface is fine. The microphone and the Rode interface, they both seem to be working. They would be $400 to $600, either of them to replace. What's going out is my computer. That's going to be a couple $1,000s. And I really love the idea of doing that. hoping I can just fix it without replacing it. I'm about to use cocaine, motherfucker. When did you dust it last? Good question. Maybe I could just dust the fucking thing. I can get a good pre-built for $800. Maybe I'll have to do that. Shit. I want to get a really nice computer so I can have it for $5. Like I got this 5 years ago. You know. I want to have a really nice computer so it's really good in 5 years. We'll figure it out, dude. Oh my goodness. Built Spice says, "Are you on something, sir? You seem a little vulnerable and naughty tired." Yeah, I just woke up and I'm going through cocaine withdrawals. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm a terrible drug addict. I probably do an 8 ball of cocaine before lunch. Then I up the ante and I start speedballing, where I mix whatever I can with the cocaine. And by the end of the night, I'm taking illicit drugs from strangers rectally. I boof them just to feel alive. I just want you to know who I am. Or I'm just kind of Debbie Downer because I have a bullshit microphone and I'm trying to get through this 2-hour stream, which we only have about 12 minutes left. I'm going to pass you guys over to LOLCOW Cafe, and I'm going to want you guys to absolutely raid them and show them a ton of love when we send them over there. But I am not all here right now because of the tech issues that came in moments before this live went live. That is part of why I'm out of my element. What the fuck, 1's 2 cents? What the fuck, dude? And I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. Ken said he's going scorched earth again. Dude, I love it. I can't wait to see that. I want trouble. Steel Cafe time. No, I can't do that. I only feel comfortable stealing the second half of Aussie time because Rostov gets 4 hours every day. That seems a little unreasonable for him to just be all alone for 4 hours. Just all by himself for 4 hours. Let me lighten your load, brother. Let me take let me take some of your time, brother. When this goes off, I'm going to figure out what's going on the server. I'm going to figure out, hopefully, how to fix my audio issues so that tonight on Rewind, I won't sound like a broke back bitch. I want to thank you guys for hanging with me despite these horrible audio issues. I'd say for having no content, no no audio, no co-host, we've had a pretty good stream. And I'm 100% sure I could have asked Xylee to do this with me, and I'm sorry I didn't. I didn't. I just kind of felt cheeky. Kind of felt cheeky, and I really couldn't have her in here with my audio so poor. Because it would only make me sound even worse with somebody else on with me. God damn it. Stuff was going down in the Discord, I know. I'm going to have to look and see what's going on. But we will have a real episode of Rewind tonight. Z says, we don't care about the mic. You're enough, Billy. Well, obviously, there's a lot of people here with me, despite all the issues. Best damn audio in the game, dude. We're talking through a fucking dishwasher. Not the truth says I had to use code Keem, but I spent 4G after Dell destroyed my laptop repairing it. Keem saved me a ton of money. It's totally worth it. Yeah, dude. We about to use code Keem. Or hopefully, honestly, what I hope happens is I just fix this damn setup. I'm really hoping I can just get it, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to figure out the USB connections. I just need to figure it out after. I want to have time. I had no time. Everything went out literally as I was going live. I figured it out 10 minutes before I was supposed to go live. I never would have gone live had I realized my audio was fucked. I would have fixed it instead. Just get a USB dongle. I got a USB dongle too, so I might try that. I might just plug it into the dongle and see what happens. I might just tickle the tinkle dongle. I got a tinkle dongle right here. I could tickle it. Dude, we stand the microwave audio. We stand the microwave audio. And this is the first episode where you didn't have this thing in front of my face the entire time. Usually, I'm hiding part of my face.
Love you, Billy. Have a great day.
Have a great day. Have it your way, Mrs. T. Thank you for showing me some appreciation today. Everybody who showed appreciation, thank you. Xylee and I are on pace to have our best month ever this month. Thanks in part to you guys showing love. Thanks in part to us doing that 24-hour stream. The 24-hour stream was very big for us. We got number 2 in America that day. We would have been number 1 for Super Chats in America if we had just only gotten one $20 Super Chat. Would have put us ahead of the guy who got number 1. We were $10 short from him. He had 10 more dollars than us. One $20 Super Chat. We would have been number 1 in the United States for our 24-hour stream. It's so much funnier that we were literally 1 TTS away from number 1. It's so much funnier. I'm sure Xylee and I will do another 24-hour stream before long. If you guys want to smash the like button, it'd be a lot better than smashing the dislike button. While you do that, I am going to get LOLCOW test set up in the redirect. I tried to set up the redirect before, but they were not available for LolCOW Cafe, sorry. They were not available for redirect when I tried to set them up. So they gonna get that double redirect today. Rastov and I are gonna send them the juicy 2D. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Add the redirect. Okay. We're going to send you to LOLCOW Cafe in just a few moments. I would love it if you guys here went over there and said, Billy loves you so much. Billy loves you. Billy loves you. Rewind loves you. Rewind loves you. Billy loves you. Rewind loves you. Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just show some love. Even if you don't mean it, lie to them. Lie for me. Can you lie for me? Are you willing to lie for me? Are you willing to do some mischievous, devious shit for me? Are you willing to ride for me? Do you got me, yo? Are you really down? Because here's what I'll do for you guys. If you're willing to ride for me, I'll drink. I'll drink on that, okay? Here's a swig for the kids, a little morning Jack. A little whiskey on my breath for the liars. How's that? Tea for the tiller man, wine for the bums. Hell yeah. You either ride with us or collide with us. It's simple as that for me and my friends. It is too early to be drinking. I just merely kissed the whiskey for that one. Didn't even give a proper swig. I'm running out, actually. This bottle lasted me a lot less long as the last bottle I had lasted me 5 years. More than that even. I think more than 5 years. This bottle didn't even last me 5 months. Oops. I think this bottle lasted me 2 months, a month maybe? 2 months? I don't know, man. Your boy been drinking. Your boy been thanking. Oh, I got a bottle that Lord Rush gave me. That shit about to be wild. It's not Jack. It's something better. Next bottle, 5 weeks. Shit, dude. We got a problem. Why block myself, says Billy. What is your favorite conspiracy theory? We do not have enough time to get into conspiracy theories. And I don't know if I could pick a favorite. But I do like the idea that we had a former civilization that ran connecting the world via pyramids, and it was crushed by our current civilization to have us as human beings live inferior as wage slaves to a ruling class that feeds off of our pain and sorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sending you over to LOLCOW Cafe. It's too early for this shit. Thank you for hanging with me this morning. This episode of LOLCOW Unwind was unsanctioned, unfiltered, and uncool. Cheers, everybody. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, you're ending?
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, I just missed out.
Goodbye, everybody. Go say hi to Beans and Ken for me, okay? Please.